see right here. Where is it here? Is it this one? Yep. All right, cool. James, I can't see nothing. The writing is blocking it.
Who do we have next?
All right, let's see what we got next.
Johnson, go down. Johnson.
This is Bexar County. This is Bexar County, Bexar County, Texas, if you will. San Antonio. James, it is too bright, hurting my eyes. What the? You just squint then. Just squint. Do you stream? I never heard of Tarrant County. Never heard of it.
All right, who's here on Akili Brooks Jr.?
Akili Brooks Jr. Close your eyes, James. I live in Tarrant. Well, this was in jail. What do you guys think this guy did?
All right, is this going to be contested?
No, Your Honor, we have an agreement.
All right, the
That
court
is
is
Fort
calling
Worth.
2023 CR 8191, State versus Akili Brooks Jr. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Charlie Gay for Mr. Brooks.
Can you
And
guys
are
see
you
him
Mr. Brooks?
correctly?
ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilty and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same
Kaylee.
Akili Brooks Jr., who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 8191 for sexual assault of a child on January 24, 2024 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Correct, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, violation of condition number 29. On or about the 26th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Kaylee McCabe Brooks Jr., did then and have unsupervised contact with minors in violation of condition number 29.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. Violation of condition number 29, on or about the 26th day of September 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Kaylee McCabe Brooks Jr., did then and have unsupervised contact with minors in violation of condition number 29.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. State will waive the remaining violations, Your Honor.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to 29 and 29, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 29 and 29?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find 29 and 29 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, there is. The agreement is to grant the state's motion, revoke the defendant's probation, adjudicate him guilty, and sentence the defendant to 7 years TDC.
How many?
That is the recommendation, Your Honor.
Screw the recommendation. Let's do the maximum.
If, whenever I can speak as to my client pled true to those two allegations, and they are true, but just so the court knows that those are his own children, which, just so the court knows.
I don't
based
care if
upon
it
the
was
charge, that they weren't other children.
like that makes it any
I just want
better.
the court to know that these are his own children. The court had granted him supervised contact. But he did violate those conditions.
Why?
Yeah, answer that. Why? You're not even supposed to be
His
around
wife
kids.
Moved to Spokane, which is right next to Idaho, and left the children here.
What?
She
You want to leave your
moved
kids
there
with an
so
SO?
She could, there was a housing, she had an opportunity to get housing for a year. And she went over there to do that and left her kids here, which caused a great problem with the children. And I was going to take care of them. And his father was helping, but his father also works. So, and he did have, you don't babysit your own kids. Those are your own kids. So he was watching his own kids. And one of the times was his father went to church and
Church?
did
Why didn't he take
not
the kids to church with him?
youngest child, leaving the youngest child with him. So it was those circumstances. He doesn't really have the support. All the support is actually in Spokane.
Oh, he'll get that support in
where
prison, all
his,
right?
Mom, relatives, aunts, uncles, grandmother, all those relatives live there. And only he has a father here. So that caused a lot of problems. And as the court knows, sex offender requirements are there for a reason, an important reason, but they're also very expensive. And so
Should have thought about that
and
before you were offending.
so he has this issue about being around his own kids, but the court made it very clear, my understanding made it very clear that it was to be
Cry me a river.
supervised visit, supervised contact with his kids.
And where are the children now?
The children reside in Spokane. Their mother, when we were here for the first time, Your Honor, and that was one of the things that
Hopefully, Carson.
his
Flower power,
probation
if you
officer
will.
here and I discussed is the kids should be with their mom, shouldn't be here, because that would help free him up. Then the family bought airline tickets and got the kids in Spokane with the mom. So the kids aren't here anymore. So that's what happened there. And then, so that problem was solved, but then we are here before you. So we solved one problem, but we're here before you for these
Solve one
violations.
problem?
I don't understand why that hadn't been worked out before, and I don't understand any parent leaving their children when they know they shouldn't leave them. Maybe
Exactly.
Child Protective Services should be involved, but
I spoke to father, I spoke to mother of the children. So what I'm telling you is, I did investigate all of those things to try to
I don't care if he's the dad.
Did the
If
best
he
job I
wasn't supposed
could.
to be around kids, even his own.
help him on this probation. But now we're here.
all right, are you asking the court to follow this agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Max
All
him
right,
out.
This is what the court is going to do. The court is finding violations of 29 and 29 true. The court will find you guilty, revoke. The court will sentence you to 7 years in the prison.
Don't
There's
suspend
to
it.
be no unsupervised contact with minors, no residing in households with minors. And there's to be a continued chapter 62 registration.
Welcome back,
And that's a
Mason.
lifetime registration. All right. Is there anything else?
Yes, Your Honor, there's two matters, and just for clarification, because when he gets on parole, and parole will of course look at the judgment, look at what you put there. So he can be
Kayla, yeah.
supervised around his own children, or
No.
He can have supervised contact, but
Hell
he's
no.
not allowed to reside in households with minors.
other than his children, or any child.
Any child.
Okay.
That for the rest of my life now.
Yes.
That's just what's in this order. And if somebody wants this order changed, they'll have to get an attorney to see about changing that.
Hell no.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you about that. And the other thing, Your Honor, is my client was arrested in Idaho.
Of course he was.
And the hold was placed on, we believe it was October 15th, 2024,
Mhm.
until extradited back here. And he arrived here, we believe, December 5th, 2024.
All right. He'll receive credit for any time served if you'll talk to the clerks to make sure that the correct time is placed in the system.
Okay.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Bro, we don't know
All right, because
who
this is
he
a
did
plea
it
bargain
to.
agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm not sure if it was his own kids.
All right.
I don't think
Anyone else ready?
I don't think they touched on that. But obviously, he couldn't be around kids because he did some perverted, unspeakable things, if you will. They said his own kids. If they said his own kids, yeah, that's definitely
Thank
the
you.
the mother should be charged for that.
Christy Ramirez? And are there any applications in this case? All right. Court is calling 2025 CR 012142, State versus Christy Ramirez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
AZ
Honest
Camo lady,
Manager
that's the way
State,
I understood it too.
Valentina Coburn on behalf of Christy Ramirez.
And are you Christy Ramirez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery.
What
Ms.
did Abuelita
Ramirez,
do?
did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
I will.
Read
State,
it.
are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
What does
Ms.
lady do?
Ramirez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You're charged with theft of property, less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions.
Oh, she has
That's a
sticky
state
fingers.
jail. Felony range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility
She likes that
and up to
five-finger discount.
$10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses? Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
She does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe she is and she was.
Ms. Ramirez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Absolutely.
By entering this plea, if you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's 100 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine and no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Shoplifter.
Did you review the waiver of
With
appeal
priors.
paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing
No,
that, you're
Amanda.
waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
That's not.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 in all attachments.
State,
So-
you may be excused. Thank you.
What they
Did
read
you review the
about
waiver and
being deported,
stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
that's standard. They read that to everybody.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing? Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Simply Kate.
We're asking the court to follow the plea bargaining agreement.
This is
The
Texas.
court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail on a 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrent. The court will give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement and because you waived your right to appeal,
Care Bear,
you do
thank
not
you for
have the
that.
court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sorry, also as a part of her sentence, there's to be no contact with Walmart.
Hey, Texas does not play around for sure. That's for real, for real, or FR, if you will.
All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll
180
need to speak
days.
to an attorney. Do you
Maury.
understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record. How old are you?
53.
When are you going to stop
53.
stealing?
I am
Never.
proactively in classes for substance use, and I feel like I'm at the end of my rope, so I'm ready.
All right, so here's the thing. If you continue to steal, one, you're going to continue to get caught and you're going to end up in jail. And at some point, these are going to be enhanced to 2 to 20 with a range of punishment. And you're going to be looking at 20 years for stealing. So if you continue the way you're going, half of your life is, well, you're already at the halfway point. I can say that. Unless people are planning on living to be 100, over 100, you know, I mean, it's doable. But if you want to be in good health, you know, we're not, nobody's living to be 200. I don't know anybody who wants to really live to be 200.
Shit, not with
but
the food, not what they put in our
I'm in the
food.
twilight of my life, right? So you're going to wake up and half your life is already going to be gone because of what you're doing. So if you have a drug or alcohol problem, there are plenty of places in San Antonio that will help you. Going to Walmart, going to these other stores and stealing and thinking you're not going to get caught, not going to happen.
Right.
At Walmart now, at least I think at some of the Walmarts, they film you as you're coming in. They have gates, right?
And they got AI
Everything
now.
is on lockdown because people won't stop stealing.
So,
All right, good luck to you.
thank you, Ms.
Hey,
Gordon.
that's two places where you wouldn't catch me shoplifting. That would be at Target #1 and Walmart #2.
Yes.
Sure.
Is that Oscar de Leon? Sí, yes, sí,
100.
sí, soy Oscar de Leon, if you
I'm going to
will.
stop mumbling today.
She got 180 days.
It's 100 days. That's what you heard too?
I heard it 100 first and then you said 180.
It's 100.
100. Oh, 100 days.
We all heard what they-
100
The
days.
first time she said it was 100.
Thank you.
But then she said,
Thank you to the court reporter. Thank you, Cindy.
Man, she almost got 180.
You sure I didn't say 180 years? That would be bad.
Hey, but it's about to get bad right now with everything that's happening with Snap and people not having jobs and not being able to afford food. People are definitely going to be catching some charges.
You know, okay.
People are going to want to feed their
Somebody-
kids,
It's not funny,
feed their
but it was
grandparents,
funny.
feed their parents.
Somebody, I think my brother had sent me where somebody had said they've been sentenced for 2,000 years. And the defendant said, well, joke's on all of you all, because I'm not living to be 2,000. So, oh, well. If we live to be 2,000, you know what ended up happening? They wouldn't let us retire till we were 1,180 years old.
What up, Kama?
They'd figure out some, can you imagine doing this for over 1,000 years?
no,
It's insanity.
No.
I couldn't.
No. You know, this is not the song from Twilight, 1,000 years. Nobody's waiting, right? All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 011999 State versus Leon Reed Jr.
I'm not showing anybody my receipt when I'm walking out of Walmart.
That have
Hell no,
parties
I'm pushing
announced
on
for the
through.
record.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Reed.
I once got into a
Are there any
tuggling war
applications?
No, Judge.
with this
And are
lady
you
at
Mr. Reed?
Yes, ma'am.
Sam's
Counsel,
Club.
have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Reed, did you review the true bill of indictment with
Is
your
that R.
attorney?
Kelly?
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Don't wave the reading. Read it. Read it.
Oh, counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state would move to waive the enhancement allegation and proceed just on the underlying charge of less than a gram.
No objection.
All right, Mr. Reed, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with possession of a controlled substance.
Yeah, Costco,
felony
I'm
group
showing
1,
it.
less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range
Unless
of
I'm walking out with
punishment
a
is
pizza.
anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine.
What
If
up,
you have a plea with the state, the court does not
Julian?
have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah, I'm with you,
Do
Em.
you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct, Judge.
Mr. Reed, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are
This
you
is Texas.
satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization.
What?
and
They're gonna
re-entry.
deport him?
Did you understand?
Yes,
What the
ma'am.
what?
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea
Did they
bargain
say they're
page
gonna
with your
deport him?
attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
What up,
According to
Maria?
The plea punishment is to be assessed to 121 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine. There is taken in consideration 2025 AL 008841. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
What up, Don?
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal.
Miss.
The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I know what she
ma'am.
said. I'm just
Counsel,
pulling
have
your
any
legs.
such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offer states Exhibit 1 in all attachments, and I also have that rejection form as well.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm just messing with you guys.
State, you may be excused.
Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no
Does he
live
have a filter
testimony.
on?
Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same.
Yeah. This was cross-eyed. I'm deaf.
After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking the court to follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement. My client did acknowledge that he made some bonehead questionable decisions. He was dealing with some homelessness at the time and was maybe looking to get some pillows and things like that to sleep on. However, putting himself at risk for arrest, being in someone's yard. He's deeply sorry about what occurred and willing to learn from it and does not want to return to this courtroom. He says it's a little bit chilly in here, so he
Chilly?
does not want to go through that again, Judge, for all those reasons.
Did somebody say it's
All right.
chilly
The
in there?
court will sentence you to 121 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Take in consideration 2025 AL 008841, give you credit for any time served. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Norma, yes. We're off the record. How old are you?
44.
44?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you want to spend the rest of your life in prison or in jail?
No, ma'am.
Then you need to stop doing this. This whole thing, from what I've read in the police report, there's zero excuses for it. Sometimes we'll say, oh, I did this because I'm addicted to drugs.
Muy
There's still
bonita.
really no excuse. It's you took certain actions. So whatever
for
is
that,
going
Lisa.
on in your life, If you need help with drug addiction, there are plenty of places that will help you. But nobody can help you if you do not want to help yourself. If you want to spend the rest of your life at the Bexar County Jail or at the prison, guess what? There will always be room to accommodate you. If they're at the Bexar County Jail, if that jail only is allowed to hold 1,000 people by law, guess what? If they need to put 2,000 people at the Bexar County Jail, they're going to put 2,000 people at the Bexar County Jail. The prison, if the prison legally can only hold 10,000 people at the prison,
They're gonna hold
do you
20,000.
think they're going to say, oh, well, let's not put anybody else in prison because we have 10,000 people here and no one else will fit? They're going to make
Triple bunk them.
accommodations for you. And there is always money in everybody's budget to build another prison if need be, to keep people at the prison. And you know, when people are at the jail and at prison saying it's too cold, nobody cares. Oh, I only got 2 minutes to shower. Nobody cares. Oh, guess what? They're doing laundry and I need the detergent for sensitive skin. Nobody cares.
Sensitive
Oh,
skin.
there's a brown recluse spider at the jail. Nobody cares. And that's just the way it is. I'm not in charge of at the jail. Do I care? Yes. I had a client who was at the Bexar County Jail once, got bit by a brown recluse spider. I go visit them at the jail. They have a hole in their leg. I'm like, what's going on here? And guess
Damn.
what? They got bit by a spider. Do you think they closed the jail down
Damn,
and said,
son,
oh, we're
where'd
gonna
you
have to
find this?
close this jail down. Let's move them to a nice hotel or a budget 6 or whatever. Let's get somebody to come over and fumigate it. No. So
No.
you have choices to make. If you want to spend the rest of your life at the prison or the jail, there's always room to accommodate you. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Henry Chapa.
Henry Chapa, come on down. Hey, I don't know what kind of court this is that they have filters on these individuals here, but definitely not professional. I don't know
What
what
is
kind of
happening with
UPN
Mr.
operation
Chapa?
they're running over
So
there,
this
but
case,
not
Judge, the
not
defense did
professional at
tender
all.
an affidavit non-prosecution to the state today.
Mhm.
It seems that the state is requesting 1 week to see if they can contact another witness at the scene to evaluate the strength of the case and whether it needs to be either resolved by rejection or to be set on the trial docket, Your Honor. So I know we are set for plea bargain deadline today. We'd be respectfully requesting 1 week adjournment
What's going
so
on with
we can
the
see
lawyer
if the state's going
and his
to elect
defendant?
to move forward with the charge, given the affidavit and lack of witnesses, or whether they still believe that they can prove the case beyond a reason.
All right,
This
Ms.
is
Ferguson, if you can
diabolical.
recall this for plea deadline date, final plea deadline date, 1 week from here now?
Perfect.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and just 1 second. Were you the person who had the female in here coming to visit you?
The female.
Don't pretend like you don't know.
The
The lady who was wearing an inappropriate skirt, like she's 12.
The pink blouse?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
She's not allowed back in this courtroom unless she's coming as a witness.
Yes, ma'am.
It is not, we're not here for people to tease people with their outfits. That's not good. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I didn't know she was gonna do anything like that. I thought she was just gonna come in.
I'll be on the
Yeah, my
lookout.
bad.
I'll be on the lookout too in the next setting, Judge. And if
All right.
she's in here, I'll explain to her she needs to wait
He's
outside.
using his tongue
Thank
for
you.
visits.
Not allowed in the courtroom.
We're not, yeah, that's not allowed because it's an issue, security issue, and then it's inappropriate behavior and conduct in the courtroom, okay?
You can't wear
Sorry,
a
and it's
freaking
embarrassing to me.
No, here's the thing.
skirt to court.
One, you know that she can't do it, so you will tell her. Number two, that's her actions, not yours, but you should not participate in it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody paged me. Who paged me?
All right, who's next? Jose Romero?
Jose Romero,
Is there an
come on
application?
down.
No application, Judge.
Let me see. We got a text from the 406. What's up, my man? 509 Spokane, Washington in the
Hello.
house. What does Vato do?
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 001625, State versus Jose Antonio Romero Jr. Could I have parties announced?
Oh, Megan Galloway for the state.
Renee Munoz on behalf of Mr. Romero.
And are you Mr. Romero?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did
What's
you
wrong
review it
with
with
his
your
face?
client?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Romero, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Romero, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
You're charged with theft less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yeah.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Got
Yes.
them CO 20s.
Counsel, has your
if you
client
win.
been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual
Damn, we got
understanding of the charges against him?
168,000
My opinion,
taps.
yes.
What?
And do you want to address the competency restoration?
26,000 on the other.
Yes, Your
stream.
Honor. If I may at this time.
Yes.
Great.
The
Yes,
CO
Judge. So
20.
with regards to Mr. Romero, he was previously deemed incompetent. He was in
Incompetent.
custody at the time, and we advocated for him to be on outpatient competency restoration services. with
Shout out to the
Center for Healthcare
765,
Services.
if you will.
He was able to meet with the Center for Healthcare Services over several months, and it was the opinion of the courts as well as reports that he had regained competency to stand trial. As such, Judge Rodriguez in the magistrate court deemed him competent. Matter was referred back to the 187th District Court Judge. It is my opinion that he is still competent and ready to proceed at this time.
All right. And do you believe he was sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Romero, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Man, this is
Are you
supposed to be
satisfied
serious.
with the
They
way
play
you've
too
been
much in this
represented?
court.
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied
559.
naturalization, and re-entry into the country. Do you understand?
They're going to deport this
Court will
fool?
find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 151 days in the Bexar County Jail. Under 1244, there's a $0 fine and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it
Yes.
in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal.
Yes, they
The
do.
only items that
818 in
can be
the
appealed are
house.
written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel,
She
are there
said it
any
to
such
everybody?
motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State any evidence?
States one in attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
What's wrong? What
Did you
is he
review
doing?
the
Is he
waiver and
playing like?
stipulations with your attorney?
pocket
Did
pool
you
with his
understand
mouth?
it and sign it in all the appropriate
Why is he doing
places?
that to
Yes.
his mouth?
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? You have to say yes.
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily
Can't see his
waived
mouth.
and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We're asking that the court follow the agreement. He has made significant strides with his mental health. That's our understanding with the alleged
Hella from the
theft
208.
that occurred. It was about $8 food items at the time he was dealing with homelessness.
How
But,
much?
he's in
Did
a
she
much
say
better place now.
$2?
He's at a boarding home. He's still seeing the Center for Healthcare Services. He has a case manager there, and he's motivated to continue to engage in treatment with them. So for those reasons, Judge, considering his
$8?
great progress, we're asking that the court follow the agreement.
All right, the court will find you guilty, sentence you to 151 days in the Bear County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served, and the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, sir, I can.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea
That's
bargain
not a
agreement, and
filter,
because
what's
you
going on
waived
with
your
his
right
mouth
to
right now.
appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to
Felony?
own or possess any
Hello from
weapons or
704?
ammunition. If you have a question about that, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. I believe your attorney has probably told you this, but make sure that you stay in contact with your case manager. With medications, sometimes there are side effects. Guess
He's a
what?
side
The
talker.
doctor's not going to know if you're having any side effects if you don't tell them. So for you to remain on track, communication is going to be key.
Well, at least he will
Don't
go hungry in
disappear on
jail.
people. Just let them know what's going on in your life and be proactive, okay?
Okay.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if for some reason something happens and you can't find somebody, you can always come back to court. And I'll know who to call to help you find somebody, okay?
To that into consideration.
All right, thank you. And you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anyone else ready? Okay.
Damn, I just looked at what's happening in the chat, man. Like cat fight in the chat. Meow. Oh man, this chat is getting really good right now. We didn't go off the record, as Nick Cole. Hey Brian, thank you for that. 3 lucky meals a day. What up? How's it going? How's everybody doing today? It's 12:50, 2 shows at once. When does the 151 start his days? Right now. Hopefully today. A fight. What? I missed it. Did they say he's getting deported? Hey guys, don't forget to hit that follow button. It's free hitting that follow button. It doesn't cost you a thing. I don't ask for gifts, but I do ask for you guys to tap the screen, hit that follow, share. Sharing is caring. And don't be a Scrooge McDuck, man, with them taps. It's free. Try you like it. Eating right now. That's right, Faith. Let me see. Hey, what up, Jay? They didn't take him into custody. Nah, he's probably coming back for sentencing. What up, Annie? How's it going? Welcome back to a brand new episode. If you have a collect call from, yep, are being deported, right, Mama Bear? Sheen Gators, man. You know what? Hey, if you really think about it, let's say they do deport everybody. This country will be in shambles. Cause I'm not. Hey, I'm U.S. born, but you better believe I'm not gonna be out there picking any fruit up, washing cars. I'm more of a paper pusher. You give me some papers, I'll file them away. But I'm not going to be doing no hard labor. I'm not going to be doing construction. I'm not going to be doing your roof. I'm not going to be doing your gardening. I'm not going to be unclogging your pipes, if you will. So everybody, you know, is like, yeah, deport him out, deport him out. I'm not going to do the work. You better believe that. So we're definitely going to be hurting to fill those jobs because let's keep it real. Not everybody's going to do those jobs. It sounds good, you know, when you say it. Yeah. Send them back. Send them back. Hopefully somebody doesn't clip that because it's going to make me look real bad. Let me see. What state you in? I'm from Los Angeles, California. Born and raised, if you will. Man, hey, who's gonna raise all these kids? Because, you know, a lot of these people that put all that stuff out, they don't even raise their own kids. They got Consuelo raising their kids speaking Spanish. Who's going to work at all these convalescent homes? Well, I mean, I know a lot of the convalescent homes are getting shut down, but the ones that remain open, who's going to work there, you know, to wipe that old person's butt? Who's going to take them for a walk? I'm not going to do that. Hell no. James, who you... Shit. Hey, I'm already building up my exit plan because eventually when they don't have nobody to go after, guess who they're going to be coming after? They're probably going to be coming after James, if you will. So, hey, man, if I get sent somewhere, you better believe I'm going to have something ready because I'm not going to be living with no relatives and whatnot. Why not, James, man? Look at these hands. I can't do hard labor. I'm not a hard labor type of person. You give me some papers to cut, I'll do that. I'll photocopy your papers. I'll scan them. I'll even file them away. I'll put them in alphabetical order. But I'm not going to be out there picking up. And it's not that work's beneath me, because it's not, because I do it at home. But I'm not going to be doing it for the next person. That's hard, man. I can't be getting blisters on my hands. You see, my dad has landscaping company, and the men who work for him and some other nice. Yeah, no, they are. For real. Hey, so they currently have the court on mute right now. Hopefully they unmute it soon. Following the host. Thank you. Hit that follow. What the what? Hey, come on, court. Turn on the audio over here. We can't hear a thing over here. KD, I like your lives. I'm just gonna keep my opinion to myself, but being a Cali resident explains it. Yeah. Now, not only that, you know what? It's not only being a Cali resident. So my views might be different than everybody else's, and you know what? Your view's your view. I'm not tripping, but my mom came here illegally, and I gotta recognize that. So for me to sit there and you know, talk down upon other people that came here the same way my mom came wouldn't be cool on my part. And I did see the struggle, you know, growing up, the things my mom went through. And, you know, finally she was able to get a break. You know, in the 80s with Reagan, you know, set up the amnesty, she was able to set up. And now she's a U.S. citizen. So I will say that a lot of people that come here, they don't come here with the intentions of breaking laws and becoming criminals and whatnot. You know, a lot of people come here to work, you know, in a better life. And we also got to recognize another thing that a lot of people tend not to recognize is that the U.S. caused a lot of destabilization in other countries. My mom came from El Salvador. So the U.S. had their hands in what happened there. So you can't sit there and cause all these issues in these other countries. And then when all these people want to come into your country, there's a problem. Because you cause all these problems, if you will. I wonder why they got the audio off. I'm going over here on these political rants over here. Louder, James. Can they start? Man, the count in this stream is dropping like flies. La Migra. Hey, that's right. What's up, Big J? If you will. They're getting the hookups for her florist. Hey, you know what? I didn't even realize her bag. Man, look like she has I've never seen her walking with the same bag twice. She always has a different bag, right? No deportation, no job, right? It's Big J. Okay, audio's back on.
What's the question? All right, the people we have left on the docket. On page 2, Del Angel Reyes. All right, Samansky.
They forgot to unmute.
All right, Vicuna.
No, yeah, everybody should have their own opinion. I mean, everybody feels different. You know, it's. I think
Okay,
your
we have
environment has a lot to do
Gonzalez.
has to do on everybody's opinion.
That's
You know,
on
I came from
page
a horrible environment.
Okay. We've completed Reed. Page 6,
Like a Dooney and Burke. That's right.
and then Dakota. Dirk,
Damn, you guys got good eyes.
thank you. And then we have Woodard is also on Gonzalez. Okay. Okay. All right, then on page 8, we have Gutierrez.
Everybody deserves a chance.
All right, then we have Johnson.
But imagine if you really think about it. Let's say they made everybody citizens, or
All right,
if
thank
they gave
you.
everybody a green card.
And then,
Then I mean,
That
they would
is
have to
it?
reimburse all these people for their taxes.
thank
Because
you.
as of right now, everybody pays into a tax system that works. Imagine they made them all citizens, then they would have to reimburse them all that money when tax season came around. As of right now, ain't nobody getting any money back that works, that is undocumented. ¿Qué onda, bro? Hey, vamos para El Salvador este mes, maje. Vamos a ir vamos a ir a Pollo Campero. And for those of you that have never been to Pollo Campero outside the United States, you guys are missing out on fried chicken, man. The
All
best
right,
chicken
and
I've ever
Norma,
had in my
what date
life.
is Samansky?
Still on. Yep, we're waiting for the next case to start. I get 170 back. Damn, KD. I was in El Salvador last week. Maybe made a drop off. Damn, come on,
All
Jay.
right.
I told you to take me, man. What's up? Hook me up.
Samansky has, oh, they were excused. If you'll just put December 16th in there.
What up from my ashes? KDA, thank you for that heart. Thank you for that daily heart.
Yeah, it's at all.
Hello,
May I
yes,
approach Uncle Gutierrez, Judge?
yes.
Here. Consider. Oh, yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are we like at 100, like 14 days right now? 15 days, right, from my ashes? She has a floral shop.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I will tell you this. Whenever I'm traveling outside the United States, you better believe I'm not telling anybody I'm from the U.S. You should see the crazy looks you get when you tell people you're from the U.S. I remember this one time when I was on a train ride heading to Italy last year, and this old man almost started a riot over me being an American on that damn train. That fool told me, "You must be American," and I was like, "Shit, how the hell did he know? I didn't even say nothing."
But Sean, every November, Canellas asks for files to be released.
I stayed overnight in El Salvador. Hey, El
Yes,
Salvador is
he is.
beautiful.
And you know,
Hey.
I always tell him, I'm like, you're getting too close to the truth. Stop.
Jay, when you go to El Salvador, go to Pollo Campero at the airport. If you haven't tried it,
Canellas was
you'll
a
thank me later.
prosecutor in Florida under Janet Reno.
get a 3-piece.
Yes. And his niece
Just
is
telling me you're a movie
now
star.
district attorney. I can't remember which
You had
part
Pollo
of
Campero?
Florida.
Tell me it's not the best chicken you've ever ate.
District attorney or either the attorney general. I can't
I
remember
just don't
which.
understand Spanish. Hey, just get Duolingo, Google Translate. You know what? And that's not true. There's a lot of people that don't want to come to the U.S. There's a lot of people that want to go to Canada. There's a lot of people that want to go to Europe. U.S. is not the only place that I think people have this perceived notion that everybody wants to come to the U.S. and that's not true. There's other countries that people want to go to. You know, I've been up to Canada. In Canada, it's a trip because, you know, when you go to the hotels and whatnot, I've been up to like Toronto and Vancouver. And I'm so used to seeing Hispanic people working, like, you know, like being the housekeepers and, you know, cooking and whatnot. And you get up there and you realize that those jobs are not worked by Mexicans or Latinos. They're worked by Indians. And you're like, what? Like, what's going on? This is like it's like alternate universe
Okay.
when you go up to Canada.
I will allow you to do that.
I was like, if there's nobody ready, I'm gonna.
Oh, yes, please.
So I mean, not everybody wants to come to the U.S. Like, and if you've done some traveling, and I'm not trying to make it seem like I've been all over the world, but I've been to a lot of places, so I've been able to experience different cultures and whatnot, and it's different out there, you know. Like once you start traveling, you start seeing, you know, interacting with different people. Like, you know, I've been up to Europe, you know, a few times, and it's a trip because over there when you travel, you run into people and they speak 2, 3, 4 different languages, and you're like, damn, you know, I could barely speak 2. You know, I thought I was cool, you know, with speaking 2 languages. There's people that speak 5 or more languages. You know, because those countries are so close. Like, I've been to Spain, I ran into people that speak Italian, Portuguese, what is it, Catalan, and a few other different languages, man. And you start interacting with these people, and you're like, man, there's people in the U.S. just speak 1. What happened? ¿Qué pasó? I have been to the UK. I've been to London Heathrow, and I've been to another airport up in what is it? It starts with a G. I've been up to let me see. I've been up in Britain. I've been to the Palace. I've been to what is it? Those where those rocks are at. The what do you call Stonehenge. I've been up to I've had tea and crumpets, if you will. Tea at noon, if you will. Gatwick, yeah, Gatwick. There, I've been up there. So yeah, I've been up to Britain. It's been a few years, maybe like 4 or 5 years since I've been up to Britain. It's really gloomy. I've been up to that one bridge where everybody walks across. I've been to the Outlook Tower where you could overlook the city, and then you look and all the freaking water is brown.
May I approach, Judge?
I've been to the
yes.
Underground.
I have a dismissal. from
Mind
something that
mind the
was
gap,
said.
if you will.
Thank you.
London Bridge. That is right, yeah. Where the rocks are at. Stonehenge, if you will. I want to go to Morocco. I never leave this country. I'll be afraid not to be able to come back.
Just one.
But yeah, hey, traveling and seeing the world, it definitely gives you a different perspective. You see, I'd rather visit other countries, but I would live anywhere else. I'm from. All right. What's your favorite spot you've been to? You know what? I would have to say probably
Deshaun?
Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico has one of the most
opinion?
the most beautiful beaches. The culture, they're really nice people. Everybody like you go there and it's like a freaking party as soon as you go to the airport. Like everybody's dancing, you're hearing music playing. The food is phenomenal. And it's a trip because it's a U.S. territory. Let me see. I lived in Zone 2, London, expensive but worth it, close to Central. You should come to the UK. I plan on going back. We're actually, as a matter of fact, we were talking about it. Me and my wife. She wants to go to Spain, and then we'll normally have a layover in London. Let me see. The water in the river Thames is brown because the river bed is a high percentage of clay. Okay, hey, good to know. Thank you for sharing that. I'm coming to New York in June. What? Rivera, Puerto Rico. And for those of you that don't know, I'm actually half Puerto Rican. My dad was born in Puerto Rico. He was originally from Maya West, Puerto Rico. So that's why I tend to go a lot, to connect with that part of my DNA, if you will. I mean, I have friends from Puerto Rico, and you're right about that. America still treats Puerto Ricans like, yeah, no, it's true, because a lot of Americans don't know that Puerto Rico is part of the United States or belongs to the U.S. or a colony. They call it a commonwealth, but we know what they mean. My friend lives in Trujillo Alto. Need to get out of London, see some much nicer places. When I went to London, it was only like a 3-day stay, so we didn't have that much. We didn't have that much time there. I think we were gone for like 2 weeks. I met up with my sister in the UK. We flew to Spain, and we spent most of our time in Spain. And that is right, Maritza. You're a country bumpkin. Man, what's up? I'm going to have to switch this cord. This cord is, I'm not sure what's going on, but I got another cord going on right now.